north side now, and that's apparently where all the birds have been roosting. I'm in the same blind that I shot that deer on opening day of Missouri rifle season. The landowner has been saying that this is where the turkeys have been roosting, and they tend to come out into this northeast field of the property. So I set up over here. The only downside is the whatever is growing here. The grass is pretty tall. I don't know if that's gonna deter turkeys or not. I can hear them gobbling around me. I can hear a turkey pretty close to me, straight that way ahead of me. But whatever is growing here, it's pretty tall. It's about 1.5 feet tall, maybe even 2 feet. So I set up my decoy, but it's gonna be really hard for the toms to see that decoy. Hopefully this will be a good spot. Hopefully it pays off. It's getting towards the end of season. We probably got we have less than a week left till the season closes. A few days, like 5 days left, so I'm gonna try to make the most of it. Anytime I can hunt, I'll try to make it out. This blind that I'm in has currently got a mouse family that I have disrupted. When I came in here, I don't think anybody's been in here for a few months. So the mice have taken over. I can hear 2 toms gobbling. One's a couple 100 yards away, northeast of me, and one's straight east, a little bit farther than that, but I can hear them both. So hopefully they make their way into this field. It's super muddy, super wet, super swampy. We've had nothing but rain the past few days, and last week we had rain. This whole week they're promising rain. It's actually supposed to rain today, right about lunchtime. I was out here a few days ago over the weekend, and I got rained out. Well, I didn't get rained out, but I got rained on. So, yep, there's a tom probably a couple 100 yards away. He's pretty close. Hopefully I can call him in, so I'm gonna start doing some light purrs. Probably see some deer over here too. There's a tom down the field. Toms came in from out here and I shot one of them out here in front of me. There's still a hen out here.
And back here. There's two more over there. Two gobblers. I don't want to get out. There's another one over here. Oh, right in the mud, buddy. I just shot a huge tom. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was I didn't even expect that. I don't want to quite get out yet. It's gonna kind of train them on the spot. I don't want them to see me here. They know something's going on. I'm shaking. Oh, okay, the adrenaline's setting in now. Oh man. Wow. That was crazy. I had like two gobblers come in to the right of me. I heard them behind me. Oh, I can't talk right now. I can't even explain the story. I have to give it a minute. All the turkeys have left the field. Probably go retrieve that bird now. Let's go get that bird. Look at this mess. Alright. He's muddy. Look at that. He needs to be cleaned up. He's all wet. Look at his beard. Man, why did you have to flop in the mud, bud? It's a pretty messy sight, guys, but it'll wash off. What's up with this fan? It's all jacked up. Oh my gosh. Look at his beard. Man, that's a 12-inch beard. I guarantee you that's 12 inches, if not more. Wow. I shot him right in the face, that's for sure. Beak's all jacked up. Wow. It's dirty, but look at those spurs. Probably 7/8 probably. 1 inch, maybe just under an inch. But his fan, that's what's interesting. It's all missing feathers and crap. I don't know if it's just because it's wet or what. I don't know. Wow, I'm so psyched. Man, yeah, got me a second tom of the year. Wow. So here's the story, right? So this is the blind that I'm sitting in. It's underneath the cedar tree. This is where I shot that small button buck on opening day of rifle season. So about 8:30, I'm sitting in this blind right here. I'm sitting in this blind. There's an opening right over there where deer and turkey like to cross. So I was sitting on my phone, and I guess the turkey had come out, and I seen him right after the cedar tree because I was on my phone. Don't be on your phone, guys, while you're hunting. So a turkey came out, and he stood there and he looked at this decoy. He was probably about 70 yards away from this, and he kind of looked, and I tried to call him in, and he just didn't care. So what he did was he went right into that there's an opening down right over there where my finger is. So that turkey went onto the neighbor's property, and I heard him on the neighbor's property, you know, gobbling at crows and everything. A car would drive by, he would gobble. You know what would happen? He would gobble, right? So I'm like, well, okay, maybe he's gonna make his way, and he might work his way back out into this field from the other side. I don't know, maybe scope things out or something. The wind is blowing, so that decoy is moving. Obviously, you can see it moving now in the wind. Pretty breezy, cold day today. Anyways, so that turkey heads off his way and he goes into the neighbor's property. And I'm sitting here in the blind, kind of, I don't know if you would call it bummed out or whatever, but anyways, behind me I hear a gobble pretty close. I'm like, okay, there must be obviously a gobbler behind me. And then he gobbles a second time, a third time. I don't think I had the camera on at that time because I was trying to turn around with my gun and see if I can get, you know, a shot is more important than getting the camera on when you're self-filming. Anyways, so right down there in that opening over there, another, I think it was a hen that came out and worked that way. And I'm sitting thinking, you know, like, what's going on here, you know? And down in that opening, down over there where I shot that deer last year, another tom came back out. And then as I'm sitting in this blind right here, two big gobblers come over here from this side, right behind me. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking through this door and I can see them come out right here, and there was two of them. And that's the one, and I'm like, crap, my camera's not set up. It's not set up correctly. Like, what do I do? You know, so I put it on a wide angle facing this way. But what was interesting is behind me, there was a hen. A hen was yelping. I thought it sounded like a human. It literally, I thought it was maybe the landowner trying to help me out or something, trying to call. You know, the first thought that I had in my mind was maybe the landowner's trying to help me out. Maybe he saw those ones down the field and he's trying to call them towards me. But I don't know if it was him or it's not him. He would have called me by now. But so my conclusion is there was a hen behind me, and these two toms were coming out this way, and he's the second one that I shot. And the first one, when he fanned out and he strutted, he had white tips on his feathers. I don't know, I'm not too good with my turkey terminology, but I don't know if that's they call those Merriams, but we don't have those here in Missouri. I don't think, at least not in southern Missouri. I could be wrong, guys, don't quote me on this. Like I said, this is like my second year turkey hunting. But anyways, I ended up getting a shot on this guy, and I can tell he's an old bird. I mean, he's got like a 12-inch beard, if not more. But his fan's a little janky looking. I don't know if that's just from him strumming or from him breeding or what, you know. But I'm super stoked. I'm gonna have to wash him off. He's super dirty. So yeah, here he is. Man, this is crazy. I got him right in the head. I knew he was done. That beard is long. Fan's not the prettiest, but you know, it is what it is. He just had to flop in the dirt, did you, buddy? Wow. It's an old bird. The spurs are not as big as I thought for that size of beard that he has, but you can tell a perfect face shot when the beak's all broken up from BBs. He's got little blood stains and stuff, so yeah. Turkey down. Whenever that first tom came out from over there, the very first one of the day, he stopped over there and he kept looking at this decoy. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to get her to come to him, but she was just spinning in circles, you know, this obviously fake decoy. And he thought, you know, well, if she's not coming to me, then I'm just gonna move on and do my thing. And that's the one that went over there. So turkey hunting is crazy. Like, it's so unexpected. It's like, it's kind of like deer hunting, but I don't know, it's like, it's different. It's on its own level of things that can possibly happen. I mean, she must have sweet beak here. That's the term we call for hen decoys. She must have done her job today, because she got me another tom. I shot that Jake, what, like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks, the first week of the season, and now it's down to the final days, and I got a mature tom, old tom. So man, like I said, like I keep saying in my videos, I'm excited, I'm stoked. I'm just like, I'm so happy. I'm super thankful for the landowner for letting me come out and take another bird off his property. It was a super slow morning. I mean, like, I heard gobbles, but not like I did that first week. You know, it was just, things are starting to slow down. You can see it, you can feel it. Things are starting to slow down here. Obviously, when it's the last week of season, their breeding is kind of slowing down. I wouldn't say it's stopped, but it's slowing down. So I don't know if I got it on camera or not, but one of the turkeys that was coming in with this guy, I think it was the one with the white tips. He was spitting and drumming right here, right in this little mud pit right here, on the other side of this door. So I don't know if I got it, but you can hear it. He was going and drumming. So that's the first time I've seen that in person. I've always seen that like on YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and load this bird up and see if I can clean him off or something, so I can take some photos or whatnot. So hen decoys, they work. I don't know if this was what played the part or not, you know, if that's what they were really going after or what. I don't know if it's because this bird was flopping in the mud that he's missing some feathers, or maybe because it's just wet, they're stuck together. Or maybe they just like that from their breeding or whatever. He's missing like a feather, like every other feather. He's missing a feather, and the one that came in with him had white tips on the fan when he was strutting. Maybe that's the one I should have shot, but I don't care. I'm happy. I got myself a mature tom, and that was the goal. I wasn't gonna shoot any jakes or bearded hens or whatever. Well, I'm back at the car now. I just loaded the turkey up. I got talking to the landowner. He came out and congratulated me. He said probably a 2-year-old bird, and I asked him about the missing feathers on the tail, and because I have a lack of experience in turkey hunting, he shot I don't know how many turkeys in his life, but anyways, he said probably the turkey was fighting. It has been fighting, and also maybe possibly he had been shot at recently, because he's got his feathers on his tail are completely gone. Like some of them, they're just like cut off. So it could be from a gunshot, a bad gunshot, or when he's breeding and he's fighting with other ones, you know. So all right, 23 pounds 10 ounces is what I got with this Tom Wade. All right, folks, so there you have it. It goes another fun hunt going down in the books. This one's gonna be remembered for sure. So just got home, weighed him, 23 pounds 10 ounces. So it's pretty heavy bird. I forget what Mike shot on the last video. I think 27 pounds or something like that, or 28 maybe. 4-pound difference. So this Tom's probably like a 2-year-old Tom. His spurs are like 7/8, just under an inch, maybe an inch. His beard's just under 11 inches. So yeah, pretty nice, beautiful bird. I'm super excited, or I'm super stoked that I was able to tag out this year. Never in my life did I think this year would be my second year of turkey hunting that I would actually tag out. And got a lot to look forward to next year, but you never know. Next year you might not get anything. That's just how it goes. So I'm definitely not going to be keeping the fan on this one. He's missing like half of it. It's like not even there. He's like a wannabe turkey. And according to the landowner, since he has so much experience, he's like either he's been shot at or he's been fighting a lot. And I think he's been fighting, because if he was shot at, he'd probably be hurt. You know, you'd see some BBs or something somewhere. I haven't seen him yet. I think he's just been fighting a lot or something, because he's missing all those chest feathers. That's what they do when they're breeding, and then when they tend to fight other birds. So I assume he's a fighter. So that can be the only explanation that I think of why he's missing half his feathers. They're like broken. And anyways, he flopped around in that mud for like 5 minutes after I shot him, so I had to bring him home and wash him up with the hose. That's why the pictures are all damp and not the best looking pictures, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm super happy. I'm very thankful for landowner letting me come out and take another bird off of his property. That's 2 that we've taken off, and there's plenty of more toms out there. He's gonna try and go get himself a, if not a bigger one, before the season's over. So this wraps it up for my season. So if you guys enjoyed it, like the video, it really helps out my channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in this kind of content. I'm gonna have more coming up, different kinds of videos. So if you guys enjoy it, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.